You can feel it tonight, the subtle thrum beneath your skin, the river of heat coiling at the base of your spine like a luminous serpent. Desire is not a mistake. It is not a trap. It is the raw currency of creation, the same living current that turns seeds into forests and breath into language. But in an age engineered for distraction, that current is harvested, split, and sold back to you as endless craving. Your attention is siphoned, your radiance is leased, your sacred fire is reduced to sparks on a screen. This is a reclamation message, not puritanism, not repression, a remembering. Because the choice is not between pleasure and purity, the choice is between unconscious drainage and conscious transmutation. One leaves you emptied and scattered, the other makes you a lighthouse. People ask, why do I feel tired after chasing thrills? Why do quick hits never satisfy? Why does my confidence dip, my mood wobble, my focus fracture? Because every unguarded leak of sexual energy unthreads your field. It thins the aura, dulls the eyes, fogs the mind. It is not bad, it is simply misdirected lightning. Lightning wants a sky. Give it one. Ancient lineages understood this. In Egypt, priests and priestesses moved energy like music, braiding breath with attention to lift the inner Nile. In Vedic streams, yogis mapped the Ida and Pingala lunar and solar rivers meeting in the Sushumna, the royal road. In Hermetic craft, fire was fed through stages: calcination, dissolution, coagulation, matter clarified into medicine, lit offered to the sun until it learned to shine. Every tradition whispered the same secret with different symbols. Sexual energy is the philosopher's stone. Let's make this real. There are 3 ways the current moves: downward, outward, and upward. Downward when you collapse into compulsion, scrolling, fantasizing, chasing novelty. Outward when you use charm to borrow energy you haven't cultivated, performing desire to be desired. Upward when you breathe, feel, focus, and allow the fire to rise through the body's inner temples, root to sacral, to solar, to heart, to throat, to brow, to crown. Downward depletes, outward entangles, upward liberates. The hidden costs of scatter are immense. Your willpower erodes. Micro-choices bend toward comfort instead of purpose. Your clarity blurs. Projects stall. Conversations loop. Doubt multiplies. Your magnetism fades. People feel the leak before you do. Opportunities slip by. Your nervous system destabilizes. Peaks and crashes teach your body to fear its own power. Your spiritual senses dull. Subtle guidance is drowned beneath noise, so you mistake hunger for fate. Scattering is not a moral failure. It is a physics problem. Where attention goes, energy flows. Where energy flows, matter grows. Scatter your attention, and you bloom a garden of half-started lives. Focus your attention, and you build a temple that hums with purpose. The path of transmutation is simple practice you can use tonight. First, consecrate the fire. Sit or stand tall. Place 1 palm on your lower belly, 1 on your heart. Whisper, "This energy is sacred. I offer it to the highest expression of my life." Don't force anything. Recognition is ignition. Second, breathe the serpent. Inhale slowly through the nose, visualizing a river of light drawing up the spine. Pause at the heart. Exhale through the mouth, relaxing the jaw and tongue. 10 rounds. If emotions surface, let them move. Tears are heat-changing form. Third, seal the vessel. Gently engage the pelvic floor on each inhale, as if sipping energy upward, then soften on the exhale. Imagine golden threads weaving your field closed, so the energy circulates instead of spills. You're not gripping, you're containing. Fourth, give the fire a job. Choose one focus for the next hour. Writing, designing, prayer, training, music, serving. Tell your body, feed this. Desire wants a direction. Purpose is the pipe that carries it skyward. Fifth, sublime the charge. When arousal swells, don't exile it. Spread it. Relax the lower belly. Soften the tongue. Breathe up the back, down the front, heart glowing like a sun. Let the sensation expand until it becomes a field. Pleasure becomes presence. Presence becomes power. Sixth, devotion, not deprivation. If you share intimacy, set a shared intention. We build light with our love. Slow down, eye contact, breath sinking, pull energy up together. Completion becomes blessing, not collapse. Inner alchemy awakens through the 7 gates. Root, safety. Ask, what would make my body feel undeniably safe? Attend to food, sleep, and boundaries. Safety is the kiln. Sacral, flow. Ask, what awakens honest pleasure without regret? Create, dance, swim, paint. Pleasure that creates more life is sacred. Solar, will. Ask, where am I giving my power away? Reclaim your schedule. Decide what you will do with your fire before the world decides for you. Heart, coherence. Ask, who do I love enough to become? Let your love choose your discipline. Love is gravity for the soul. Throat, truth. Ask, what words would free energy right now? Speak them kindly and clearly. Suppression breeds compulsion. Expression breeds circulation. Brow, vision. Ask, what would a clarified life look like 3 months from now? Script it. See it. Teach the current where to go. Crown, consecration. Ask, who do I serve beyond myself? Offer the results upward. The more you give the light, the more it trusts you with fire. If this message stirs something ancient in your soul, subscribe because the next part of this series goes even deeper. Let's rebuild power with truth, not shame, with skill, not fear. Interrupting the drain is field work. Stop the scroll. Put the device down, palms on the ribs, 3 deep breaths. Name what you're actually craving: connection, novelty, relief, celebration, intimacy, rest. Then meet the real need. Move the body. 10 slow squats with exhale on the rise. Shake the limbs, sound in the throat. Signal to your nervous system. We can carry charge, cold or heat. A quick cold rinse or a sun bath resets the system. Elements teach the body to hold voltage. Transmute with art. Channel the urge into poetry, melody, design, study. Raw matter becomes meaning. Phone a pillar. Message a friend who holds you to the higher path. Borrow their clarity until yours returns. Return to the vow. Whisper, I build light with my life. For the adepts listening, know this. Retention is not repression. Retention without circulation breeds tension. Circulation without intention breeds chaos. Marry all 3: retention, circulation, intention. Frequency, stacking matters. Pair breathwork with mantra, with visualization, with movement. Multipliers multiply. Nutrients matter. Minerals, hydration, sunlight, and sleep widen your capacity to hold charge. A depleted body will sabotage a devoted spirit. and energetic hygiene matters. Close loops before sleep. Imagine sweeping your field with golden rain, collecting hooks and returning them to source. Wake up clean. As you transmute consistently, 3 things crystallize. First, clarity. You know what you're doing here, so distractions lose their teeth. Second, magnetism. Your presence thickens. Rooms look up when you enter. Synchronicity becomes weather. Third, tender strength. You are powerful without being hard, open without being porous. This is the signature of the new human. And let me speak to the part of you that has tried and slipped and tried again. You are not failing. You are learning voltage. The body of light is an instrument, and every practice is tuning. Even a turned page counts. Even a single honest breath that lifts the fire 1 inch is holy work. Close with me now. Sit tall, tongue soft, crown bright. Inhale, draw the river up the spine. Pause at the heart, feel the green gold warmth. Exhale, release through the lips like mist at dawn. Whisper, I remember, I remember. Feel that? The current answering? That is your life saying yes. You were not born to be drained. You were born to be radiant. You were born to stand in the crossroads of heaven and earth and choose the upward road, redirect the lightning, build your temple, make desire your devotion, and power your prayer. A 7-day power rebuild can help. Day 1, clean the vessel, hydrate, mineralize, remove obvious digital drains, simplify your food, sleep early. Day 2, breathe and move. 10 minutes of spinal waves, 10 rounds of serpent breath. Write 1 clear intention. Day 3, create 1 hour of focused making. Feed the fire a shape. Day 4, relate. Practice honest conversation. Speak 1 truth you've been holding back kindly, clearly. Day 5, serve. Offer your energy to someone with no scoreboard. Service purifies the current. Day 6, sublime. Practice pleasure into presence. Spread the charge. Become the field. Day 7, consecrate. Review the week. Name your wins. Offer the path to something higher than your moods. Whether partnered or solo, the vow remains the same. If you are partnered, 2 batteries can power a city when aligned. Set rhythm together slow, breathing, eyes open, hearts high. If you are solo, solitude is not lack, it is laboratory. Your temple is perfect ground for mastery. Either way, remember, build light with your life. And when you slip, as humans do not spiral into self-attack. Sit, breathe. Name the trigger path that led here. Fatigue to scroll, to fantasy to collapse. Now draft the antidote path. Fatigue, to water, to breath, to walk, to call a friend, to create for 15 minutes. Tape that reroute somewhere you will see it. You are designing your power grid. Your closing rite is simple. Hand on belly, hand on heart. Inhale through the nose for a count of 5. Hold for 5. Exhale for 7. On the hold, whisper inside. Upward. On the exhale, feel the field widen. 3 rounds. Bow to the life moving you, and to the lives you will bless when you walk out of this room more whole. The forgotten light in you is remembering. Don't turn away now.